We are back again with yet another Black Ops 6 loadout video, and today I've gone away from the primary weapons and decided to do a build for the Sirin. And honestly, I was quite apprehensive before starting to use this gun, but once I got some attachments on it, it became an absolute beast. I think this is arguably the best secondary in the entire game. But before we get into the attachments, remember to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more just like this. So first off, I went ahead and added the carry handle sight. As with most of the attachments on this gun, there isn't a huge amount of choice. It's just about experimenting about what works in what scenarios and what's more viable for the build. I don't know why there's an iron sight option and then the no sight option, which is also an iron sight. That seems silly. But I liked using the red dot and I felt like the recoil was more controllable using that. Next, I went and added the suppressor. I did a fair bit of experimenting whether or not it was worth using the suppressor or just going with no muzzle. But in the end, the TTK felt pretty much exactly the same with the suppressor, so it was kind of a no-brainer to go ahead and use it. Next, I added the long barrel, and this was a similar story to the muzzle, where it was about figuring out whether it's worth using or not, but the long barrel is definitely worth using. It really makes the gun viable at long range, whereas before the TTK was a bit too slow for my liking. Next, we had a bit more choice, but I went ahead and added the vertical foregrip, drastically improving horizontal recoil control, along with improving aim down sight speed, vertical recoil control, and movement speed. This is a surprisingly versatile underbarrel, and I don't think the lightweight foregrip has any real chance of being better than this in pretty much any scenario. And finally, I decided to go with the extended mag 1. I'm not sure why it lists it with a number as there's only one option for extended mag, but this is the best one to go with. You could maybe use the fast mag, but I don't really think there's an argument against using the extended mag. It gives you more than enough ammo without sacrificing mobility. And that was my build for the Sirin. On the surface, I thought this video was going to be pointless, but once I started experimenting with attachments, some of them really made a difference. But remember to drop a like on this video if you found it helpful, and as I mentioned at the start, remember to subscribe for more builds just like this.